Hi, I'm Vivian Dempsey in the Writing Edge Bar Review course, and we're going to go over PTB from the Winter 2015 Bar Exam, State v. Daniel. And I'm now on the three issues as it relates to Peter's testimony. And Peter's testimony is a 911 call. If you recall, Peter dies during the 911 call. Okay, so when he's on the phone with the 911 operator, he is about a minute away from dying. He doesn't seem to be aware of this. He does know that he was hit in the head with a baseball bat, but he's really calling 911 to report that his son had killed his wife with the baseball bat. But in the phone call, when the 911 operator says, 911, what is your emergency? He's unable to respond. It takes him about three tries of the 911 operator saying hello before he's able to respond. And a number of his answers to the 911 operator's questions are it's just a miss. The operator is asking about which son did it, and he's starting to give the license plate number. And then he says, the 911 operator says, "Are you at such and such address?" And he gives the rest of the license plate number. So he's clearly not tracking what she's saying. Now, Nancy Donahue is a neurologist, and her testimony, her affidavit, is given supposedly to support excluding Gloria's evidence. Okay, but the truth is that Nancy Donahue, who's a neurologist, an MD neurologist, was not a treating physician of Gloria at the time she made her statements at the time of the beating. She didn't start treating her until 3 months later. So Nancy Donahue's testimony isn't actually useful against to support excluding Gloria's statement so much as it is expert testimony about evaluating whether or not a brain-injured person is competent as a witness. And that's equally, actually more useful in our arguments for Peter. So that was a little bit of a hurdle too, was to realize even though they're saying that Nancy Donahue goes to Gloria, it actually goes to Peter as well, and more so. So Nancy Donahue gives a test for competence. Are they able to respond to simple questions, simple unambiguous questions? Well, the questions that the 911 operator asked Peter, hello, and who did this and which son, and those sorts of questions were simple and unambiguous, and he was unable to answer responsively to the questions. And so the big argument with Peter then is going to be that it can't come in as an excited utterance exception because it wasn't competent as testimony. It wasn't competent as evidence. He wasn't a competent witness because he was about a moment away from dying, by brain injury. Okay? So that's what we say about Peter to argue that the excited utterance exception won't permit his 911 call to come in. That's it.